Okay, guys, we're at the end. Everybody say outlet.
Outlet.
Oh, come on, I thought we're plugged in. This concert's plugged in. That was kind of like outlet. Everybody say outlet.
Outlet.
Say plugged in.
Plugged in.
Oh, we got so many people tuning in. We gotta say, like, this huge thanks to Unreal Extreme. Man, New Use Energy, Footprint Project's been amazing. Shatter Prism, a New York company, is helping power this, man. Everybody say yeah for power. Say yeah. 100% renewable energy. Man, LDD's in the house. Shout out to them. Shout out to GM. It's possible. It is possible, guys. Guys, if you don't know what Project 17 is by now, if you're not an outlet for change yet, I hope you are when you leave here. I've made one song for each of the Sustainable Development Goals. This is a call to action. This ain't just, oh, we're doing a concert powered by clean energy, right? This is a call to action. Lining up one corporate sponsor so I own the music, so I can give 100% of the proceeds away to youth organizations that have the solutions, to organizations like NWF, National Wildlife Federation, and others, the UN SDGs Fund, so we can power change now. Line up 17 major artists, so if you know an artist, tell them to get plugged in. Plugging in, man, we got a 17-episode docu-series to tell your story, our story, the story of being an outlet. Say outlet! Say plugged in! So speaking of stories, before we end on like my favorite song ever, I have a story. So I'm I have a lot of titles, right, or whatever, at the UN and different places. One of the 17 United Nations, like young leaders for the SDGs, right? It was like in 2020. What's up, Jad? And this man wrote my nomination. So I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. But honestly, Paul, you changed my life, bro. Can someone force Paul Hawken over here? He wrote this book called Project Drawdown of a Generation. Make some noise for Paul Hawken! The Godfather! I'm gonna make you talk, Paul. You can't leave. I'm sorry. Yo, he's let me sleep on the couch on this battery tour, right? After I became young leader and I was doing these concerts, trying to get people to like pay attention to this Project 17, and I was trying to tell them like music for impact will work, and this is how we'll fund it if you just help support me to then support the world, and he just did it. Yeah. And he's one of the main inspirations of Goal 17 that I'm gonna do here. It's funny because when I was making Goal 17, I was like, this is the song that Paul McCartney, we have to go Beatles, right? So when you hear it, it's like, we gotta have Paul. And then I met Paul Pullman, and I was like, okay, we gotta have the three Pauls, because we have Paul Hawken, Paul Pullman, and maybe we can get Paul McCartney. Anyway, Paul, say something.
Well, you see what you're getting here. Just an astounding, amazing human being. And we met in the green room in Kansas City. I gave a speech. There was a lieutenant governor there, mayors, all sorts of politicians are there. I'm in the green room. In the green room, you shut up, be quiet, and pay attention to yourself and nobody else. And he was there. And we just had the best time ever. I felt like I'd met an avatar, like a being from another planet has come here to actually get it, talk to us, communicate. And he had a t-shirt. Where's that t-shirt? You got it on. There it is, that t-shirt. And I took off my jacket and my starched shirt and put on his t-shirt, and then went out, and they were kind of boring the way they're introducing people. And I produced concerts when I was in my misspent youth, and I then announced AY, and I did it the old-fashioned way, which is just told about being an Eagle Scout and a basketball player, about his parents and his upbringing, his homeschooling, and finally to like, what is it, 700 people, I said, everybody give it up for AY!
You did it again! Mom and Dad, come here. Can you come here, please? I'm sorry, but guys, Mom. Can you guys say hi, Mom? Hi, Dad. I'll come down with you. I love you guys. Guys, here's the deal though. Here's the story I can never tell, dude. This is actually why I did this, because I realized, oh, it's because of my parents. Yes, Mom, I've matured. I understand that you're awesome. And I used to be kind of hard. But I'll say this. I watched my dad and mom bring my city together block by block, right? Like we had 4 crack houses, drug houses on my block. I was forced to do neighborhood cleanups because of my dad and my mom and all this stuff. And I hated picking up other people's trash, but you need to, and now I like it, don't worry. Okay, sometimes. But I watched my dad and mom bring the neighborhood together, get curbs and sidewalks, do all this stuff, and I realized like, oh crap, I'm just like my dad, because I'm trying to bring the world together city by city and country by country, and they did it block by block. Without further ado, I did this song with Jonathan Russell. He's an amazing guy, and I aspire with this project, this soft launch of Pride 17. Also, wait, shout out to like Kirsten over here, my team, and Isabella, Chris. Where's my team? Where's my team, guys? Amanda? There's so many people. Guys, come here, NWF, Chris. Yes, okay, this is We Can Change the World. We're just gonna go right into it. Guys, I hope you guys love the anthem for Goal 17, and I hope that we can continue to get the world plugged in. Let's go. Let's go. Get my team in front of here. What are you guys doing? This is Isabella. You can kick it or whatever, so does it out.
Oh, sister, mister, look who's made our minds up. And now I can't find the reasons not to give up. It's gonna take teachers, leaders, dreamers, let's go.
Are you guys ready? We made history. It's 5 words. 5 words. You guys ready? Here we go.
Say we can change the world. Is that a lie they told us? We can
Sing it out. Scream it out. Everybody stand up. Stand up. What we got? Sing it out.
go. We can change the world. So we got to come together now, baby. We got to come together now.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore than you do.
But in your ignorance, that this is for.
Hey,
Cause it's about time be humble and realize we are one and the same, unique and one of a kind, right? Brighter days come ahead when we join together to put your best foot forward, go making effort. They call me AY, I spoke to Akon. Marvin Gaye, we in the grapevine, let's have a great time. Now we're powering Times Square with the battery tour. Make some noise! It's possible!
in the audience, give it to me, crowd. Scream it out. Go.
We can change the world. Is that a lie they told us? We can change the world. We shine a light back on us. We can change the world. So we got to come together now. We got to come together now. We got to come together now.
Okay, here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. This verse is empty because I want Paul McCartney. So we can just let's act like the Beatles are here and Paul singing. Who knows? It might happen. It could be someone else. Okay, you guys ready? One moment for the world, for the girls. Sing it out.
We can change the world. Sing it out right now. If you're in the talking, we can change the world. Right back here, everybody sing it. We can change the world. So we got to come together now. We got to come together.
We're a startup. It takes adults and youth coming together. The youth, we have the solution. This is the call to action to get plugged in and power change with us. Go tell a friend. Peace out. Thank you.